All right, good evening, everybody. David Paul here in the KHOU 11 Weather Center. It is Tuesday evening as we head into Wednesday night. Cold front, Arctic cold front will arrive. So it will be Wednesday night into Thursday morning that the temperatures are going to drop like a stone. And we're expecting freezing weather, maybe a hard freeze in our north and west counties going into Thursday night and Friday morning. So freezing temperatures when? Thursday night, Friday morning. What? Lows in the 20s. 30s only along the immediate coast. It looks like everybody else going to be in the 20s going into Friday morning. So people, pets, warm places to go, and food, and check on each other. Plants, wrap or bring them in. Exposed pipes, so the irrigation pipe, those plastic pipes, PVC pipes that are out exposed to the elements should be covered and wrapped, or they can easily break in that type of cold, temps in the 20s. Your house pipe should be fine as long as you don't lose power. And we're not expecting this to be an extended freeze for days and days and days like we saw a year ago, February. This will be a freeze Friday morning. We'll get above freezing, then drop below freezing Saturday morning, and then we'll get above freezing and stay above freezing. So just a couple of nights of freezing, but Friday morning is going to be very, very cold. Here's how the cold air is going to arrive. This is Wednesday afternoon at 3 o'clock. We get to the mid-70s. We're going to warm up nicely tomorrow. It's going to feel like spring. Then the bottom's going to fall out. This is a very sharp edge to the leading edge of that Arctic boundary. So at one point by 10 p.m. Wednesday evening, 67 Pasadena, 43 College Station as the front plows in. So the front does not arrive until late Wednesday evening, around news time on Wednesday night. And then it pushes off the coast, and by Thursday 6 a.m., already below freezing, Huntsville, College Station, Brenham, Columbus, already below freezing Thursday morning, and the models are not warming us up. In fact, they have it getting colder through the day. Now, this is one of the colder models. By 2:30 in the afternoon, it's got temperatures in North and West Harris County below freezing, with temperatures in the 20s, Columbus to Brenham to College Station, Huntsville to Conroe as well. So very cold day on Thursday. So that would have you below freezing all day Thursday for our North and West counties, and then Thursday night into Friday morning, it gets very cold. Latest model run has 25, 26, 27 in Harris County, even a freeze for Galveston at 30. And then Huntsville, College Station, Brenham 23. So anything 24 or below for a couple of hours is considered a hard freeze. Bottom line, it's the same story. The pipes in your house should be fine as long as you don't lose power. And the exposed irrigation pipes, any pipe that's exposed to the outside, your water faucets, those outside plastic PVC pipes to an irrigation system should be wrapped and protected, or they will break in that type of cold. Here's what it looks like nationally. We had a nice warm day today in Texas. Del Rio still 73. Bismarck's at 2. And zooming out, you can see how bitterly cold it is up here in the Klondike in northwest Canada. Just brutal, 33 below at Old Crow. If Houston's going to get an Arctic outbreak, it almost always begins right up here. Not here, here, because we've got to get it going right down the middle of the country and dammed up against the Rocky Mountains. And that's what's going to happen with this shallow, cold Arctic air mass. The jet stream will create an environment where it will grab that cold air and allow it to push south to fill this trough. So that's the cold air part of it. That cold air is going to push all the way down into the Gulf of Mexico. That's where the front will be going into Thursday evening. At the same time, up over the top of that cold dome, we're going to get this southwesterly flow from the jet, and that will be bringing in moisture from the Pacific. And with the trough access out to our west, that puts us on the wet side of that trough. So we've got the two ingredients for winter weather, cold and moisture. So we're cold and wet. That means ice, sleet, and snow across a big chunk of central and north Texas going through Wednesday night and through Thursday. Winter storm watches, warnings, winter weather advisories across Texas and into the Central Plains. Now, Houston, southeast Texas, we are not included in any of those watches or warnings right now. That could change based on forecasts over the next 24 hours because some of them are bringing in a little bit of sleet. Here's the big picture. Wednesday, 7 p.m., we may see a few scattered showers while we're still mild, but there's the snow from Wichita Falls to Lubbock to Amarillo. And going into Wednesday, overnight, Wednesday into Thursday morning, Dallas, Waco, Austin, Abilene, San Angelo, Lubbock, Amarillo, Pecos, all getting sleet and snow. And there may be a couple of inches of sleet and ice. So travel to Dallas, up and down the I-35 corridor, I-20 corridor will be impacted by wintry weather on Thursday, Wednesday night and Thursday. We're forecasting a cold rain Thursday morning, but then as we head into Thursday afternoon and evening, the latest run of the American model, the GFS, does suggest that some of that rain may mix with sleet or freezing rain in our north and west counties. And that includes northwest Harris County, Katy to Tomball to the Woodlands and Spring to Conroe. From that line off to the northwest suggests that we may see sleet or some freezing rain. Now, this precipitation may be very, very light. So at the moment, we're not raising the alarm bells about any big travel trouble here in southeast Texas. But this certainly raises an eyebrow, and it's something we'll be watching carefully. And it could be that we end up having at least some minor problems on some bridges and overpasses out I-10 West, 290 West, 249, and up I-45, and maybe even up I-59 toward Lufkin and Corrigan going into Thursday evening. So if we're going to get any of that sleet, it looks like Thursday evening is the most likely scenario for that. Ice forecast from the GFS suggests that it's possible. Basically, here's the 59 corridor, so along into the northwest of the 59 corridor, Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, that's where we may see some icing. Now, if you look at the legend, you see the brighter pinks, impacts minor. So maybe a few icy spots, maybe. But even minor icy conditions in southeast Texas, for us, becomes a major deal. So it's something that we're watching very, very carefully. And again, this would happen Thursday afternoon and Thursday evening. Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, that's when the ice would fall. So Thursday night into Friday morning, possibly we could see some icy spots out to Brenham, College Station, Madisonville. You can see that the impacts become much higher. Austin to Clean, up to the I-35 corridor. That is really where I think we're going to see a lot of problems, that I-35 corridor, especially from Austin up to Dallas and I-20 west of Dallas. So here it is in the 7-day. Tomorrow's warm. Enjoy it. Take a walk in the park. Bottom falls out Wednesday night. Thursday's cold all day. I've kind of backed off a little bit on those temperatures I'm seeing on the models. Those are very cold. I need to see another couple of runs to verify, and then I would drop my own temps. But I've got to see in the morning 45 dropping to 39, then dropping to 29 by Friday morning. I do think most spots inland will be in the 20s on Friday morning, and then only 42 Friday afternoon, and then a light freeze Saturday morning, high of only 50. So again, a cold day Saturday and still a chilly day on Sunday. Temps moderate a little bit, but it stays cool going into Monday and Tuesday. That's where we stand right now. We could see a little bit of sleet. Wednesday night, Thursday evening. Thursday evening's most likely. Very cold Thursday night into Friday morning. Temps for all inland areas may indeed drop into the 20s. People, pets, plants, and exposed pipes, those irrigation pipes, faucets that are exposed to the elements, cover them up with a towel. Models are going to update before the 10 o'clock news, so that's our next live update. On the TV side at 10 o'clock, we'll see you then with all the latest updates, and of course we're monitoring the power grid situation and how prepared Texas power grid is for this cold outbreak. That's not just hitting us, but the entire state. We'll have the latest information on that as well on the TV side at 10 o'clock. We'll see